you're on.
I'm on? Okay. At this point, I'm Kathe Gust, still president of this chapter. I don't know how much longer I can hold out, but I'm going to give now these certificates of appreciation to the members of the board for 2011. If I left somebody out, it wasn't that I don't love you. It's that I couldn't remember everybody I was supposed to thank. So I thank all of the board. They were wonderful this year. We accomplished a lot. And these are the people that I remember to bring this certificate for. Mr. Photography, Cliff Mills. Cliff was president-elect. We didn't have to break his arm, we only had to twist it. Next year, this will be his job. Donna Miner is leaving us as secretary, but we have a nominee.
Kathe, could you have her come up this one?
Oh, all right. I'll have them come on.
You're making it impossible.
Kathe Gust. Our treasurer. I would say no relation, but it would be a lot. Vicki Gardner, senior program director. Vicki will be moving on at the end of this year, but she is ably succeeded by Lisa Sewell, Jr.
Thank you, Lisa.
Judy Mills, vendor relations liaison. Helen Josephine and Gloria Elliott for hospitality. And I believe Gloria taking a well-deserved break to the end of this year. And an unsung hero, Eric Christopherson, who served so many ways. I have a bunch of certificates for people who are not here, but I'm not going to make you listen to their names. At this point, I would like to give the Vendor Partner of the Year award. We have had wonderful vendor partners this year, and we usually recognize one of them with the Vendor Partner of the Year award. This year, the Vendor Partner of the Year is Springer Science and Business Media. They cannot be here tonight to receive the award, but Judith Mills, our Vendor Relations, will receive the award. Okay, I think Vicki and Lisa want to talk a little bit about what's going to happen next year.
I would just like to recap about this year. We did something new this year, and Lisa will talk about our events in 2012. Very exciting, but the new thing that we did this year was have a joint Silicon Valley IT division cloud computing virtual and in-person meeting at Gilead in October. And Philip gave a fabulous presentation, and we had 82 attendees. 42 from virtually, including Canada, Italy, Australia, and other areas of the United States. Very exciting. And we did it, and Daphne Chang is the virtual committee chair of the IT division, and she was wonderful. Philip was wonderful. John Shu at Gilead was really tremendous, and the event was a great success. So we hope to do more of those in the future. And we got really good feedback on it. And we'll do it again. Is everybody excited about that? Oh, and of course, the joint meeting that we had with Cindy Romaine talking about Future Ready. Not all of you got a chance to post something on the Future Ready blog because it's a real learning experience, a valuable experience for all of us. Anyway, I would like to turn this over to Lisa, who's going to tell you about 12 minutes.
Well, I'll be very brief, but one of the things I want to point out before I go any further is inside the center fold of your program tonight is the brand new strategic plan for Silicon Valley, SLA Silicon Valley. And my plan as the incoming program senior, whatever it is to use this as guidelines so that we can move some of these from objective to reality. And I would need assistance from everyone in the membership to which ones would be best to highlight and move forward. Because a lot of it has to do with making it real, is making programs around the initiatives. And I think that we could have a great focus on that. There are some ideas, lots of ideas. There's always more ideas than time, more ideas than maybe energy too. But we can't go wrong in just keeping some of these in mind, and then we can move them on to 2013. So one of the things in association with the strategic plan is to do a strategic plan retreat so that we can discuss it and have, as a membership, really wrap our minds around it and make it something, make it living. It's a living document, and let's, use it. So the other thing is, we had a great meeting with Cindy Romaine. We'll follow that up with maybe Brett and Deb Hunt. So Brett White and Deb Hunt to come and speak with us, if that's one of the areas of the focus we want to take. One of the things I want to do this year, but like I said, more ideas than time, is a technology petting zoo. So now I actually have some sources for experts in the area, and we're going to pull something off for that. And let's see, which other one do I want to highlight? There's so many fun things. Tours, of course. We'll work with the tour chair and get some wonderful tours going. And if anyone has any ideas for those, we're more than, you know my email, we can link to it from the SLA-SV website. And let's see, upcoming, I guess that's the highlights. And you'll be seeing emails, you'll get used to seeing things on the website, because we're going to do more communication through the website. You get it live. So, happy 2012, enjoy.
Thank you. Well, this is a huge pleasure to have this role. We have two awards that are given annually to the folks in our chapter who represent truly outstanding achievement. The first one is the Lucy Steelen Award. And I'm sure many of you in the room remember Lucy. When I became active on the board of this chapter in the year 2000-2001, Lucy was the president that year. And I knew nothing about how the chapter worked or what I ought to be doing, and she mentored the hell out of me. So, and here I am. So, it truly represents someone who is giving of their time and their expertise to help other people grow in the profession. And there couldn't be anyone more deserving of this honor than the woman who's receiving it. I'm not going to put my glasses on. This year we're giving the award to Ann Barker. I think all of you see Ann's work several times a month when she sends us Intersect Alert. I read it faithfully. I know many of you do. She takes so much time to give us something that is such a resource and a treasure. And she shares with herself in so many ways. She really represents the kind of mentoring and support that Lucy did. So, Anne, my pleasure. The second award is the Mark Bear Award. There may be a few of you in the room who remember Mark. He was the first president of the Silicon Valley chapter, then the San Andreas chapter, and he exemplified leadership in so many ways. This award is given to the person who not only is typically not only a leader at the chapter level, but also a leader nationally. And there couldn't be anyone who more exemplifies that than our own Ellen Josephine. I'm sure all of you know about her many accomplishments at the chapter level and professionally, but in addition, she is the incoming chair of the Science and Engineering Division, so glutton for punishment. So, congratulations to our winners. They are both exemplifying the kind of leadership that all of us have in it, and so I hope you're all inspired by their example. We have one final award tonight, but I do want to remind you that we are going to have a very brief business meeting after Sandy's presentation. So if you're a chapter member, please stick around so that we can have you vote. It'll basically be just confirming the nominees for next year. Some of them are listed in your program. Some of them have been identified since we entered this room. And others may wish to volunteer at the start of the business meeting. I can tell you that we are still actively seeking a president-elect. But first, before we finish the dinner and introduce Sandy, I have one last award to give. This is the President's Award for 2011, and I would like to present it to our vendor relations person, Judy Mills. Oh, Cindy Hill is going to talk to us now about Chicago. Chicago's going to be great. If you're not planning to go, you still have time to save up and do it.
You're right, I should have Libby pick it off the song. Because I'm certainly not going to do it. So I am the chair of the 2012 Conference Planning Council. Libby was for 2011, so I'm following in Libby's footsteps. We're really excited about Chicago. There's a lot of great things happening. One of them is our keynote speaker is Guy Kawasaki. Which is great being able to say it to the Silicon Valley chapter because you all know who he is. When you go further east, for some reason, he's not quite as well known until they hear him speak. So he's just going to be a dynamite. At the end of the conference, we are going to have something new. We are having a panel of experts and thought leaders being asked on-the-spot questions. They do not get to prepare anything. They do not get to know what the questions are. They're going to sit in front of you and hold a conversation with Donna Sheeter. And if any of you have ever seen her, she knows how to ask a question and then dive into it. So it does not let people get off the hook easily. So I really encourage you to come to the conference. The Chicago or the Illinois chapter has already started posting warm welcomes. They have been videotaping various libraries. In fact, the first videotape, the first podcast, was done by the librarian from the zoo, and she apparently has set the bar very high. And there's a competition going on now with those librarians to see who can outdo her podcast. So the registration, the early bird registration is open now. You can save $25 or $50, I can't remember. I already paid, I wanted to take advantage of that. You can also start looking for people to share a room with. So there are definitely different ways to get you there. Also, take a look at your divisions and see if they are offering any kind of scholarships. So lots of ways to get you to Chicago.
Is there a virtual?
There currently is being planned a virtual conference, and we will know after January, after the Leadership Summit, if that's going to happen. It's all about budget at this point. But it's currently in the budget, it's currently in the plans. So thank you.